that secure job, that comfortable routine, that predictable life. They whisper promises of safety, of stability, of certainty. But deep within, you know the truth. God didn't redeem you for comfort. He rescued you for courage. The world sells security as the ultimate achievement. Build the right portfolio, secure the right position, create the right safety nets. Then you can finally relax, finally exhale, finally feel safe. But look at Scripture and find a different narrative entirely. Noah abandoned security to build an ark while the world mocked. Abraham left certainty in Ur for promise in Canaan. Moses exchanged palace comfort for wilderness leading. Peter left fishing nets for fishing men. Paul surrendered religious prestige for gospel persecution. Not one hero of faith prioritized comfort over calling. Whoever wants to save their life will lose it, Jesus warned. But whoever loses their life for me will find it. The mathematics of kingdom living inverts worldly wisdom. Safety becomes stagnation. Security becomes slavery. Comfort becomes a cage that confines rather than protects. Think about it. Has playing it safe ever produced anything meaningful in your life? Has choosing the secure path ever led to significant growth? The moments that defined you weren't comfortable. They were courageous. The decisions that shaped you weren't safe. They were bold. This isn't recklessness. It's faithfulness. Not chasing thrills, but following Christ. Not abandoning wisdom, but embracing calling that transcends comfort's narrow boundaries. In Isaiah 43, God says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you." Notice he doesn't say if, but when. The path of following will lead through floods, through fires, through territory where worldly security offers no protection. But his presence provides something better than safety. It offers significance. The tragedy of our generation isn't men living dangerously. It's men barely living at all. They exist rather than thrive. They survive rather than impact. They maintain rather than advance. All while the kingdom waits for courageous men willing to risk temporary comfort for eternal calling. So how do you move beyond comfort to calling? First, recognize comfort's cost. It's not free, it's enormously expensive. It costs dreams unrealized, impact never made, potential never reached. As Dietrich Bonhoeffer warned, when Christ calls a man, he bids him come and die. Die to self-protection. Die to risk avoidance. Die to the illusion that safety leads to significance. Second, reframe your understanding of security. True security is an absence of danger, but presence of God. David wrote, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." His security wasn't environmental, it was relational. Third, take the next step. Just one. You don't need to see the entire path to start the journey. Abraham left, not knowing where he was going. Moses approached Pharaoh without a complete exit strategy. Start with obedience. Clarity comes through movement, not meditation. Fourth, find courage companions. Joshua had Caleb, the only other spy who saw giants and still believed God. Paul had Barnabas, the encourager who stood with him when others stood back. Courage multiplies when shared. Find brothers who strengthen yours. Fifth, remember past faithfulness. Before facing Goliath, David recalled God's deliverance from lion and bear. Your history with God provides courage for your future with him. Document his faithfulness to fuel your obedience. Finally, keep eternity in view. For our light and momentary troubles, Paul wrote, are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Today's risk produces tomorrow's reward. Today's courage creates tomorrow's crown. The world doesn't need more comfortable Christians. It doesn't need more men playing it safe. It needs men willing to risk reputation, security, and comfort for something greater. The calling God whispers in those rare moments when you silence comfort's constant demands. So which will it be? The slow death of comfortable Christianity, or the abundant life of courageous calling? Security that rusts and fades, or significance that ripples into eternity? The choice isn't just about your future. It's about the future of everyone your courage might impact if you're brave enough to choose calling over comfort.